The amazing comeback win by the Georgia Bulldogs against the Ohio State Buckeyes. The Georgia Bulldogs pulled off an incredible comeback win against the Ohio State Buckeyes on Saturday night, leaving fans of both teams stunned. The Bulldogs were down by 14 points with only 3:30 remaining in the fourth quarter, but the resilient Georgia team managed to fight back and scored 20 unanswered points for the win. It was a thrilling game that will be remembered for years to come, and it's safe to say that Georgia's comeback victory against Ohio State is one of the greatest sports stories of the year. Georgia-Ohio State numbers. The matchup between the Georgia Bulldogs and the Ohio State Buckeyes was a highly anticipated one, as both teams boasted impressive offensive capabilities. In the end, it was the Bulldogs who pulled off an incredible comeback to win the game. Here are some of the numbers from the Georgia-Ohio State game. The Bulldogs put up a total of 564 yards of offense compared to the Buckeyes' 396. The Bulldogs also had a total of 26 first downs to Ohio State's 13. Quarterback J.D. Daniels threw for 401 yards, completing 33 of 48 passes, while running back Zamir White rushed for 110 yards and scored 2 touchdowns. The Bulldogs also dominated the time of possession, holding the ball for 36-32. The Buckeyes were led by quarterback Justin Fields, who threw for 300 yards with 3 touchdowns, but ultimately could not lead his team to victory. It was an exciting game that went down to the wire, and the Bulldogs proved their mettle in this highly competitive matchup. Reaction to Bulldogs' comeback win. The Georgia Bulldogs pulled off an incredible victory against the Ohio State Buckeyes in a thrilling football game. As the final seconds ticked away, fans of both teams watched in awe as the Bulldogs' comeback win sealed the deal. The Georgia faithful erupted in celebration as the team came from behind to pull off a last-minute win over the formidable Ohio State Buckeyes. It was a stunning upset that has left fans of the Georgia Bulldogs feeling nothing but joy and pride. Meanwhile, many Ohio State fans are still in shock over the result. Despite putting up a good fight, the Buckeyes couldn't quite keep up with the relentless push by the Bulldogs in the fourth quarter. It's safe to say that the game between Georgia and Ohio State will go down in history as one of the greatest comebacks of all time. Both teams fought hard, and the result was one of the most exciting finishes in college football. Fans of both sides are sure to be talking about this game for years to come.